Hey, Matthew here from Event Santa Cruz. Today we're at the Green Waffle. Super excited. We're gonna find out why this waffle is so green and also why Santa Cruz is going crazy for this waffle. Stay tuned. Hey, Matthew Swinnerton here from Event Santa Cruz, and we are here with Martin from the Green Waffle. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
So, I want to ask you a couple questions. We do a quick interview. Super excited to be here because I actually eat these, I would say, at least every other day. So, I actually get to see how they were made. I'm really excited. So, but I want to find out more about you.
Okay.
So, what is the Green Waffle?
The Green Waffle is basically just a healthy waffle.
Okay.
I mean, made with wholesome ingredients and a waffle form.
Like what? What is it actually made out of?
It's made out of old-fashioned roll oats,
Okay.
bananas, spinach, yams, blueberries. Just
All good stuff.
wholesome ingredients. Egg whites for protein.
So, just real food.
Real food, fair and square, as we say.
And you're like the guy that's making it. It's not like a machine. It's not a conveyor belt or anything like that.
No,
it's just homemade
me.
awesomeness.
My wife and I make them.
So how did you come up with the idea? What was like? Were you just like at your house like I gotta make something?
We've always been healthy.
Okay.
You know, health conscious. We try to eat healthy. Like you said, at least 3 or 4 times a week,
Okay, yeah.
right? And we have young kids, so we try to feed them as healthy as possible. And we're just experimenting with things at home, making healthy pancakes, healthy this, healthy that. The waffle idea came up, and the kids loved it. It had the nutritional value we wanted, and so we loved it.
An easy, fun food for the kids.
Yeah,
But it's funny though, it translates to adults because
it does.
we like it. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So let's talk about the challenge though. You came up with this idea, you probably perfected it, probably went through a few iterations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like, what was the challenge between making it and then actually like getting it on the shelves? Like you had to become a business, basically. Yeah.
Well, that took a while.
Okay.
Actually, it took about a year or even longer.
Okay.
We were making them for us at home, for friends, neighbors, anyone that would want to try one.
Okay.
We would let them try it, and
That's not a bad guinea pig. Yeah.
right. And so they all liked them, and my wife and I said, you know, I think we have something special here because, you know, when you go to the store, you always find there's a lot of healthy options. But if you really look at them, they have a lot of other things in them. You know, they're not 100% clean.
Yeah.
And so these work, you know. And so we started thinking about that and kind of gathering some money for it. And then I went into the courthouse in Santa Cruz, the health department,
Yeah.
to get more information about it. At first I thought I could
Just do it at your
could
house.
register it as a cottage food. You
Okay,
know, you
yeah.
make it at home and then you just sell it.
Yeah.
But no, there was no way I could do that because it's perishable. You know,
That's true.
a lot of protein. No, it won't last without being refrigerated. So, yeah, one thing led into another, and just getting information, putting all the pieces together. Boom.
Here it is.
Yeah,
And probably
a year and a half later.
Yeah,
But
that takes a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you always think for businesses like, okay, we can do this real fast. It's like it takes a while.
It
Yeah.
takes a while.
And-
the learning process was long.
That's true.
I didn't know anything about it.
Were you ever an entrepreneur before?
No.
Yeah. So this is your first time as a
Yeah.
business owner. And probably we're at the kitchen incubator right now in Watsonville, and this was probably a big help
It was.
because you actually now had a place where you can actually cook it. Yeah. So you're making it just in the last month or so, or two. It seems like everywhere you go, I see a green waffle on the cover of something. Cover the good times. You had an article in the Sentinel. Last week, you were in an article that you didn't even know about that I just told you before this interview.
That's right.
Yeah. So you're everywhere. Did you expect this kind of embracement from the community?
You know, no, I didn't expect it. I was just, it was part of the learning process.
Yeah.
went and knocking doors. Hey, I have some green waffles. Would you guys like to sell it at your store? And there was a lot of no's before, you know, I could get them into the stores. In fact, we only have 4 accounts. See?
Okay.
We just started.
But you know, that is, even those accounts you have are doing tremendously well.
Yes, we are.
And that's always the hard part, because it's you and your wife. And there's only so much you can do. Like you're making them right now.
Yes.
And you know, just especially since you've been in the newspaper, you've had a lot of, you know, interest, and you're probably here 12 hours a day. So yeah, that's always the interesting part about being in business. Like, how do you grow? Because there's only so much of you. Because there's so much. Yeah. So let's talk about that. What's next for the Green Waffle?
Well, we're at the point where we actually need help. So we're gonna start, you know, building the team in order to grow. Like you said, I can only do so much. Between my wife and I can only produce so many waffles, and so we'll start doing that. Find the right, you know, people to do this kind of thing, because it takes a certain personality, you know, to have a nice team. And so that's what we want to do. We want to start building a team.
And it's your family.
Moving up slowly.
Well,
financially, you know, that's also a challenge. You gotta be able to have the money to.
No, when can you actually afford to pay somebody?
It's
hard.
So we'll move forward slowly and surely. We look forward to just grow.
Well, I love what you guys do. I'm not that excited about food that often, to be honest, but I'm totally excited about these because, you know, like I said, I eat them all the time. So, well, that was it. Thank you so much for Martin for taking the time. And
thank you.
If they want it, if currently right now, if they want to go buy a green waffle, where do they go?
Stuff Alive in Santa Cruz, Deluxe Foods in Alta, GNC in Watsonville, and 2nd Street Cafe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that was it. Thank you so much for joining us. Tune in next week for another interview with another entrepreneur from Santa Cruz. Have a great day.
Thank you.